Good morning and welcome to our first day at Universal. Let's show you what we're wearing and then we will get going. We are getting a lift to Universal this morning, or an Uber, something like that, just because we haven't got the car anymore. It takes about half an hour to get from Disney to Universal, and typically the kind of pricing for lifts and Ubers is about $15 at this time of day. It's currently 7:45. That can vary depending on the time of day. I have known people for it to be up to about $40, so do be aware if you're wanting to go between the two parks. It can be quite pricey, but just work out what's going to be best for you, whether that's going to be hiring a car or maybe just using lifts and Ubers, because they are quite readily available out here. Here's what I have got on today. I have just got a plain white t-shirt. This is just from Primark ages ago, and my bicycle skirt. I have no idea what brand this is, but I bought it in a charity shop a long time ago. There's no labels in it whatsoever, but it's got bicycles, and there is an ET ride at Universal Studios, which is where we're going today, hence my kind of outfit. I've got my Nike trainers on, and then in my ears I've got these bicycle earrings that Sarah made, that are obviously the kind of classic scene from ET with them on the bicycle riding off into the night. They are quite heavy, so I might end up taking them out, but for now they're part of the outfit. I'm also just going to be wearing a cap today. I've got my Red Sox cap that I'll just put on rather than ears. And Sarah's outfit today, she has got some clapperboard earrings, again made by Sarah, a t-shirt drawn, so you drew all the kind of like classic Universal landmarks and skyline, and then we just printed it and ironed it on to just a white t-shirt. I think it's Asda again. And then you got some blue shorts and some white Crocs with kind of Universal themed gibbets. We have arrived with a fogged up camera because it's so warm. That only took 20 minutes in the lift, so that's not bad at all. And it only cost $15, and then I left a $5 tip, so $20. It's not bad. We're about to go through security and then enjoy our day here.
Wheelchair acquired. Heading in.
We've got a Starbucks for breakfast. I've got a bagel with cream cheese. Sarah's got a croissant.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Universal Studios. So we went to guest services. We've got their version of the DAS pass for the 14 days our ticket lasts. Yeah, it was pretty simple to do. We bought a reusable cup. We thought it's worth the money, and also it's Jurassic Park themed, and I love Jurassic Park. But now, for some reason, Imogen has decided to bring me back to London. I don't know why, but there we go. It's King's Cross. Interesting choices. I thought she was enjoying Florida. Oh, that's a lovely,
Wow.
lovely breeze.
That's delightful.
Almost just want to stand here, except I'm sitting. But we decided we'd head to the back of the park first and then work our way forward. So we're about to go into Diagon Alley, which is very exciting.
refill in our cup, and we've just been on Men in Black. We're going to go on Simpsons next.
I won.
Sarah won by a couple of thousand. This park is not very accessible. Some things have just been a little bit tricky, but we're still having a good time, I think. Still having fun. We might, we'll do a few more things and we might head out for today, really. We'll see. I'm certainly a bit poo-pooed, so we'll see. We've made it to Bubba Gump's. I can't remember what we've been up to since we saw you last. It's just been very hot. So we've come for some food and a cool down.
I think we last saw them in Diagon Alley. So
Was it Diagon Alley? So we've been on Men in Black and The Simpsons.
And E.T.
And E.T. Gosh, that was more than I expected. Because I had to go on E.T. because I got my E.T. earrings and skirt on. But yeah. Much needed food and a break. Food has arrived. I've gone for the fried shrimp, which comes with coleslaw and chips, and then mayo and tartar sauce. And Sarah's got the coconut shrimp. We also demolished some garlic bread as well. Yum. Hello everybody. It has been a long time, no update. I do believe we were in Bubba Gump's possibly last time we saw you, yeah. So we did go back into Universal Studios afterwards. We went on to the new Minions. I suppose it's not really a ride, it's more kind of an experience. VillainCon or something. It was like a kind of like blaster ride and you shoot the laser to try and earn points, but it's all done on a standing conveyor belt, so you don't get into a ride vehicle, you just stand up and then you're given this like laser gun and you just hold it. It's not attached to anything, and that's what you use to play the game. So we went whilst it was still in its like testing phase, so it doesn't officially open until the 11th, but I think we thought it was alright. It was quite good. It was something different, certainly, from a lot of other stuff that you get at theme parks.
One of the more accessible rides.
It's very accessible. So Sarah was able to stay in the wheelchair and we just rolled it straight onto the ride, and she played in the wheelchair. So that was really good. Compared with a lot of the other Universal stuff, which we kind of struggled with and had to push the wheelchair through a lot of really tiny doors, and no staff member was helping to hold the doors, so we were just trying to navigate it, or up ramps. It wasn't great from that point of view. Oh, there were so many like bumps in the floor to get the wheelchair over that was really, really difficult. And we had a slightly dodgy wheelchair, so my hands are really hurting because it pulled so far to the right all the time. We also went on the other Minion ride, so Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, which I've been on before a long time ago. It kind of works in a similar way to the Simpsons ride does, but you sit in the room with lots of other people as well, and I enjoyed that. I think you really enjoyed that, didn't you? On the whole, it's been okay, but there's some bits that have just been a bit tricky. Some of the staff members were better than others. But I think we've had a good day. Yeah. And what would you say your favourite ride we've done is?
Oh gosh.
Not Gringotts, I know that much.
Not Gringotts.
Maybe Minion Mayhem?
Yeah, I think so.
I still really like the Simpsons ride, although I have to say it's showing its age. It definitely wasn't quite as crystal clear and high quality as it was sort of 10 years ago. I really liked E.T. actually. I enjoyed it a lot more than I did the first time I went on it when I was like a child. But yeah, we've had a nice day. We'll probably be back tomorrow. We stayed a lot longer than I thought we were going to stay, and got frozen yoghurt from Menchie's on our way out as well, which is one of my favourite things. But yeah, so we're not really sure what we're going to do this evening yet. We've not decided, but I'm sure you will find out in a minute. So we've just had some dinner from the quick service in Pop Century. We chose not to go anywhere in the end. I think after we finish we might have a wander around our resort because we've not had a proper look yet at some of the other buildings and the characters that are around. But we just grabbed some dinner from the quick service, and then I've got us a Rice Krispie treat for pudding. We'll be at Universal again tomorrow, and I'm not going to be getting loads of footage because we can't film on any of the rides at Universal. You have to leave everything in lockers, so there's not loads of content. It is hard for me to take any like footage. Sarah can obviously do it from the wheelchair, but sometimes I need her assistance as well, particularly as we found today in Universal. There's quite a few more hills than in Disney, so I need her to kind of help push with her hands as well to get up the hills, and just generally need to be more alert because people seem to be far less courteous at Universal than they were at Disney.
There's a lot more British people, and
I don't know if we can blame it on that, but maybe we can. It was full of Brits today. Yeah, lots of people stopping and standing in the way. So this is the building that we are in. It's building number 1 of the 50s, and then the rest of the 50s comes around this way. You've got a nice big statue of a lady. And there's buildings all along the back. There's a pool in the middle, and then they wrap all the way around here as well. So not been round to this bit yet. This is the, what's this, the 70s? Yeah, the 70s. So this is the other one that's closest to the lobby, which is just there.
we'll have to come back.
Oh, look, it's Goofy! We've been here a week now. This is the first time we've had a proper look around the resort. It's fairly small as resorts go, so even if you were in like the 90s, which is the furthest away, I still don't think you would be too far away. Oh, look, got little projections on the ground. How cute! That's very pretty. This is a giant football table. That's very cool. A little bit random, but very cool. Big trike and a big giant Mickey Mouse on his telephone. And we've made it all the way over to the 90s building. It's not too far, but in this heat, August heat, that it's far enough. It's far enough. I'm glad we are where we are in terms of our proximity to the pools and the quick service and things like that. We did, and the transport, yeah. We did pay extra to be where we are. We paid for a preferred room, which was only about $200 more, I think, for the whole trip. It wasn't a lot more, but you can also request them. They can't guarantee that your request will be met, but you can request to be a bit closer, or you can pay that little bit extra and have it guaranteed that you're going to be closer. We are actually like really close where we are in the fifth, like in building 1. I can't remember if we said already, but I think we like where we are in terms of location, but we'd rather be on the second floor, as they call it here, or first floor as we would call it in the UK, just because it's that little bit quieter.
Yeah.
We have found that it can get a bit noisy
And
where we are.
Some children like to bang
Oh
on
god,
the window.
yeah. Which is terrifying and annoying.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But other than that, I'm really happy with it. And I'm really happy with the resort as well. Actually, for the price we paid, I'm happy with this. Got cereal in a cup this morning because I forgot to get a bowl from the quick service last night. I got the milk, but no bowl. So, Cheerios in a cup. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of Universal. We are headed to Universal Islands of Adventure today. My outfit is not that exciting today. As I learned / remembered yesterday when we were at Universal, on a lot of the rides you can't take anything, so everything has to go in a locker. So I was a bit stuck with like my phone and our access pass yesterday, and I ended up sitting on it for a couple of rides just so it didn't go anywhere because I didn't have any pockets. And a lot of the shorts I brought and the shorts I planned to wear today have pockets, but they're those kind of loose flowy ones that you get in women's clothing quite a lot. So I haven't got many things with pockets, as is often the way with ladies' clothing, which is why we've gone for a slightly different and slightly dull outfit, to be honest. But it's practical, and sometimes that's what you need. And we're hoping to go on Velocicoaster today, so I can't take anything on, but I still need the access pass to get in the line, and I'll need the locker pass. So here's what we've got for today. Here we go, very plain and boring. I've got a stripy t-shirt from Primark. These are denim black shorts just from George. Haven't got my shoes on yet, but I will be wearing my Nikes. And then this is just a hat we bought in Cyprus last year. Really not that exciting. And I'm wearing the earrings that Sarah wore yesterday. Okay, and Sarah's outfit for today. Also, I think you've gone quite comfortable and simple, haven't you?
But more exciting than you.
More exciting than me, and there's some hidden surprises.
Yes.
We have got the NASA cap back on with some slight damage from the wheel of the wheelchair, but we'll try and fix that when we're home. Some dinosaur footprint earrings, again made by Sarah. A Jurassic Park t-shirt. Again, yeah, we've made this with iron on. Some brown shorts, these are again just the ones that you wore the other day from Shein. And some Skechers trainers.
Featuring burnt knees.
Oh yeah. We forgot to put sun cream on Sarah's knees yesterday because she was in the wheelchair. And it just didn't cross our minds. So burnt knees, we've sun creamed them up today. But the surprise, it says welcome to Jurassic Park, and it's all done in dinosaur font. Can you even imagine how long this took us to weed it out from the cricket? It was insane, but it looks awesome, so it was totally worth it. Let's get going. Dance party.
We are in Universal Islands of Adventure, and we have just been on Spider-Man. Got very wet.
We got a return time this morning for Hagrid's, which is at 10:40. It was 100 minutes when I got the return time. So we'll go back to that in just under an hour now. But we're going to head round, I think, firstly to top up our drinks, and then go round to Jurassic Park and see what's there, because that's on our way. What did you think of Spider-Man?
I enjoyed it. It was a little bit scary, but I think I would enjoy it more now that I know what to expect from it.
We did get a bit wet, like you said.
Yeah, I did close my eyes a couple of times.
We might be about to get more wet if we go on Jurassic Park River Adventure. We'll see.
I don't think it's open at the moment.
Alrighty, so as you can tell, we are clearly back in the room. I have barely picked the camera up today. In fact, I don't think either of us have. Purely because it's so hard to do at Universal. You can't take the camera on the rides. Everything has to be put in lockers or left elsewhere. It's also just quite hilly at Universal, so I've been busy pushing Sarah in the wheelchair, and then you've been busy trying to navigate people who won't move out of the way, so there's just no time to film really. So sorry we haven't shown you more of Universal. There are plenty of people's videos out there if you do want to see more of what it's actually like. We went on Velocicoaster and we went on the Hagrid's ride as well, which are both two quite big roller coasters. I loved both of them. I thought Velocicoaster was amazing. It was so smooth, so much better than Hulk. I don't think I'd ever go on Hulk again, having been on Velocicoaster. So that was great. I loved that. Hagrid's was amazing as well. I think I really enjoyed that as well. However, my lap bar moved to tighten itself like halfway through the ride, and it was so tight it was crushing my thighs. So that was a bit uncomfortable for me, but that doesn't mean to say I don't want to go on it again. Maybe possibly sit in the motorbike rather than the sidecar, just to see what that is like and get a different experience.
So I really enjoyed Hagrid's. I
You
basically
really loved
laughed
that.
outside, like the whole way. It was a bit iffy as to whether I would be getting on the ride.
Yes, that's true.
Because of my size. I did just manage to. You have to pull it to where the red line is just below the black bar, and it was literally just there.
And you sat on the motorbike because that's got more room than the sidecar?
Yeah. I think if we go on it again, then I would adjust the way I was sitting to hopefully make it have more room. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Would definitely rush back on it again. Velocicoaster was very intense.
Yeah.
It's the first roller coaster I've been on that's been like upside down.
Yeah.
It's the fastest roller coaster I've been on. It didn't stop. It was just go, 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 go. And again, because of my size, the way that I have to pull the bar down, so there was no problem fitting, but I have to pull it down as I'm sitting. So you could sit down and pull it down fine, but I had to pull it down as I was sitting, which meant my hips were above the lap bar, which meant for all the upside down bits, I was like that far off my seat, which made it even more terrifying. I would go on it again and give it another go. It's not something I feel I need to rush back onto.
Sorry, you got a hair.
Which is a little bit upsetting because I do love the Jurassic films, I'll call them.
We haven't been on the river adventure yet.
No, it was down all day today.
So fingers crossed it's back up tomorrow, and if not, we'll go later in the trip.
Yeah.
Because we've got a few days. But
yeah. Got some much needed Jurassic Park merchandise.
Oh, and we tried the Jurassic Park Fanta. There's a special secret Fanta on the freestyle machines if you get one of the refill cups. So for Universal we bought one of the refill cups. These are I think about $18 to get on the first day, and then you can pay I think it's $11 each day to get unlimited refills again. So you reactivate it for $11 each day that you're there.
Yeah.
And they have Jurassic Park on them at the moment for the 30th anniversary. And according to the cast member there, they said you can bring this back trip after trip after trip.
Yeah.
And keep using it until the chip dies. And if the chip dies, they'll just give you a new cup. So in theory, we never need to buy one of these again.
Yeah.
We just keep.
You just
topping
have to
it up.
pay $11 to restart it.
Yeah, reactivate the chip.
$11 is worth it within 2 drinks.
Oh yeah, 2 drinks. They're $6 each for a drink. So
and you can get ices in it as well for no extra cost.
And they have got the freestyle machines. It's not like the quick services at Disney where sometimes you're just limited to Coke, Sprite, and Fanta. There's all sorts of things. You can get the vitamin waters. You can get Powerades. You can get High C. You can get iced tea. There's you name it. You can get that.
And obviously you've got all of the different flavours of the different things as well, and some of them you go to have the Coke factory or something like that, where basically people have invented their own flavours and then you can try those out. Coke Studio, it's called Coke Studio. But yeah, so for the 30th anniversary they've got a special Fanta which is a mix of strawberry and orange. I think that's
it was really nice.
But yeah,
it was really nice.
Yeah,
it's a nice drink. Let's do our outfits for tonight. So this is what I got on tonight. I've got my Better Than a Premium Bar t-shirt with the Mickey ice cream sandwich drawn by Sarah because the ice cream sandwich is better than the premium bar. These shorts were just from Sainsbury's. They're just sort of denim material and floral. My ears, I think they're handmade by Lynn's a long, long time ago.
I have got on my Disney 100 ears.
Which might squeeze your head.
They're not too bad.
No,
actually.
not bad yet.
No. This Walt Disney World top that we bought the other day.
We got matching ones.
Yeah, I particularly like the back.
Yeah.
It's got, I think, every ride up until 2019
very cool
on it, which is very cool. I've got this skirt, which I'm not sure where it's from originally, but we got it in a charity shop.
And
my Crocs.
Fabulous.
Let's go Big Thunder Mountain.
Let's do it.
Back in the Magic Kingdom.
So we are waiting on Main Street for, there's meant to be a cavalcade in a couple of minutes coming round, so we're just waiting to watch that. And then we've got a Jungle Cruise return time that Sarah's just booked for 10 to 6, so that's about 40 minutes. It's probably the clearest you'll ever see Main Street is when they're clearing the way ready for a parade to come there. As you will have seen, we've just been on Jungle Cruise and now we're about to go on Aladdin's Flying Carpets. We've also been on a bit of a penny collecting tour and got a few of the 100 pennies that we haven't got yet.
The only one we're missing now is the one from Liberty Square.
Yeah, the ones from Magic Kingdom at least. We've got ones in other parks and resorts, but only Magic Kingdom one is Liberty Square. So this ride's a little bit like Dumbo. Just goes round in a circle. You can make it go up and down, but you might also get slightly wet because there are some spitting camels.
So one person can sit in the front and go up and down, and one person can sit in the back and go like wobbly.
Oh, okay. Cool. We've been on Jungle Cruise and Aladdin, and then we went on Pirates of the Caribbean, which I've never been on. It was really good actually. I'm surprised I haven't been on it before.
We've got some random person's photo.
Yeah, we haven't got our photo, so I'm not going to insert it because it's not got us in it. And then we stopped for a now demolished ice cream sandwich to go perfectly with my top that I'm wearing today. But that is gone and very gladly enjoyed. Sarah agrees. Delicious. And now we're waiting to go on Big Thunder Mountain. So we're having a nice evening. It's definitely busier than it was the other day.
People are not as considerate.
No, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just today. It's been jinxed, but yeah, no, that comparison between Universal and Disney does not stand for today. People have very much still been in the way.
And in terms of now coming here again after being to Universal, the access service, I think if they merged, it would be the perfect service.
Yeah, I do think
Universal needs to be more
digital.
But
I do think the app thing that you apply for, you can do it digitally.
Maybe.
I think that's what the app is, but it required far too much for us to sign up this trip. If we'd have known about it in advance, we might have been able to do it, but we didn't know about it.
They only introduced it at the end of July, and that's when our whole travel fiasco started.
Yeah, so we were not looking into that, trying to keep up to date with that. So we might do that next time if we decide to go to Universal next time.
Because I think their system, apart from the fact that it's all paper, works a lot better.
Yeah, because you get escorted straight to the front of the ride. You haven't got to wait in any queues, which for you, that's what works. They have
they've got like a tier system.
Yeah, And so some people will just go in the express lane, and kind of like they do at Disney where you join the lightning lane, and then some people like us, we get escorted to the front of the line, so there's no waiting in any like loud, claustrophobic, scary queues, which has worked really well, other than the fact that you've got to walk to the back of the park to get a return time to then come back, which is a bit of a hassle.
And also I like the fact that if it's under 25 minutes you can go straight there.
Yeah, that's really great.
And if it's over, then you get a return time, because some of the things at Disney, it's too much of a wait for me to stand in the queue.
Yeah.
But it's not enough of a wait to be worth
No, it
having
seems silly to waste all of our return times. Well, we've got an unlimited number, but you just,
Like, for example, when I was looking earlier, Winnie the Pooh was like half an hour. And Winnie the Pooh is a nice little ride, but it's not...
It's almost not worth half an hour.
No, and it's also, the queue line is so cramped that I wouldn't be able to stand there.
Yeah, we struggled with even like the little lightning lane bit that we did last time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Going back to Big Thunder Mountain,
which is like now.
The queue is also quite close together for that, but it's very fast moving.
It is quite, and
it's worth it.
Yeah, it is definitely. Let's do it. So, since we saw you last, we've been on Big Thunder Mountain, we had some photos taken, and then we went and got ourselves a drink and found the last couple of pressed penny machines in Magic Kingdom, and now we're headed for Peter Pan's flight for our next return time. On the people mover, whilst the fireworks are on, whilst the fireworks are on, whilst the fireworks are on. I got to sing over it, otherwise we get copyright. Turn the other way.
Your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots.
Space Mountain's down. Woo. Space Mountain. And it's got two identical tracks, so it doesn't matter which way you go, it's, well, they're opposite to each other. Mirror image. And we are back in the room. We are very tired and very in need of some rest. We did manage to make it onto Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at the very end after we got off the People Mover, which was lovely to see all the fireworks and things whilst we were going around on that. And I think we've decided that tomorrow night we're going to watch the fireworks on Main Street properly. But yeah, we hopped onto Seven Dwarfs Mine Train using our return time, which ultimately I think someone might have been ill on it because we saw a load of custodian cast members coming out with lots of bags and wipes and things, so someone might have been a bit poorly because we did end up queuing about 25 minutes even in the lightning lane for it, but we did get to sit in the back row, so it was kind of worth it ultimately. But very tired now that we're back, so we're going to get some rest. And then we've got another day with the morning in Universal, and then we're going to do some, well, we're hoping to do Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom tomorrow afternoon/evening. That vlog will be coming shortly, so if you would like to keep up with the rest of our Disney trip, please do like and subscribe down below. You can also follow us over on TikTok and Instagram. And other than that, that's all from us today, and we'll see you real soon. Bye bye!